What is going on? People trying to get everything set up here. Just starting here. Just trying to get everything set up real quick. Just take me just a minute. Got to get my laptop here beside me. Get everything straightened out on it. Mic was not on. Here we go. Now my mic is on. Alright, we got some contracts accepted. We're going to do some contracts. Everything looks nice so far this morning. We've already checked our sheep. We checked our chickens. I gotta turn the volume down on my laptop here. Hang on just a second. I was hearing myself. Alright, so we're going to do some contracts. We got some cultivating we're going to do. I believe we only got like 6 contracts available right now. They're all cultivating contracts. It is December, 8 o'clock in the morning. Snowing here on Elmcreek. Alright, so let's go. We're going to head on up to field 6. Turn the map off. We don't need that. It's going to be our first field we're going to go and cultivate. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Go on up here. I believe field 6 and what was the other field? 28. 28. I'm going to take care of all these fields real quick. Shouldn't take very long. We got the biggest cultivator that was available through the contracts, and we're going to go and use it on every single cultivating contract we got. Since the cultivator I have is only 3 meters, that's why we're kind of jacking the contract cultivator, using it. Still waiting on this snow to do something other than just fall. Maybe we might have to throw some salt down later if it keeps snowing hard enough and it sticks on the road. I gotta keep muting myself a little bit. I've got a tickle in my throat. These cars just do not slow down to turn. Woo! That was a close one. Whoa! Yeah. Like I said, they just do not. He had a yield sign. About like the people driving around where I live, they don't know what a yield sign is. Wait a minute, am I going the right way? This is Johnson's. Nope. I need to slip right through here. Alright. Field. Yep. That's what I was thinking, is this one right here. Oh. Froze up a little bit. Good though. Shouldn't take very long with the size cultivator we got to get all these fields cultivated. They're not paying a whole lot, but it is winter time and we have very little to do. A little dark, isn't it? Is that a little bit better? There we go. That's a little bit better. I know it's hard to see on mobile on YouTube with the lighting on this game. And it is 8 o'clock in the morning here, and it's in December. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Getting jackknifed a little bit. Don't really understand the lighting on this game, sunrise times on the game, because yeah, it's December. Sunrise is gonna be a little bit later, not much, but definitely not 8 o'clock in the morning and still be this dark outside. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in real life. It's actually 8:20, just like in the game. But it's 8:20 here in real life in December, and it's a whole lot brighter outside than it is on the game. Just doesn't. This tractor, there's something wrong with this thing. It's not pulling right. I noticed this morning I was walking around. Snow is still coming through the buildings. Giants needs to fix that. Got a lot of bass to those wiper blades. I can hear it thumping. Contract complete. So what do you guys do? I mean, we got contract complete showing up on the screen. On the contract screen, it's going to show complete, but we still got this little strip here. It's not costing me anything else to, you know, run this extra little strip here. I don't have to pay for the fuel. I don't have to pay for the maintenance on the tractor or the cultivator. So it's not costing me anything. Do you guys just go ahead and hit the contract complete and let the AI system, or not the AI system, but you know, just let it finish by completing it? Or do you go ahead and finish it? $352, we'll collect it, and we'll go ahead and accept that one. So next one we're going to go to is field 28. Field 28 should be around this area. That's 38, 55, right there, 28, across from the spinnery. I'm really curious. Do you guys just hit the contract complete whenever it shows up on the screen? Even though the field is not actually finished? That is the question. Still got my field lights on. Let's turn the headlights on. beacons aren't working on this tractor. Oh, there they go. Highly upset that we don't have the realistic beacons and the reflective beacons on PS4. I was also noticing there's some buildings and there's some buildings missing on PS4. I was watching a Mr. Silly P video the other day. This is field 26, right? Yeah, 30, whatever it is. This is it. I was watching one of his videos the other day, and on the farm that you start with, the starting farm, there's a building there on his that he started with, and I've seen it on his map tour, so I know it's not a building that he added, and it's not on here. I've noticed that on a couple of other YouTubers videos that same building is there, but it's not on here. I've tried to reload, or not reload, but I've started a couple other save files to see if it was just something that happened on this save file or what, but no, it's on every save file that I've started that building is missing. And it even shows, let's see, here. Right, it's right here. There's a building right here that's missing. I put a building in there, in that place, but get our field lights turned back on. That way you guys can see. So if y'all could, if y'all know, what is that building? I've tested out the logging also a little bit on here, and I'm gonna say the logging on here is quite glitched. FS19 was not even near as bad. Like I had less problems on Farming Simulator 19 with logging than I did on here. And I only cut one tree. I remember the what is it, the acacia trees. I think that's what they were on some of the maps on Farming Simulator 19. Those were the big and heavy trees. Those I had the most problems with on Farming Simulator 19. And that's pretty much the problems I had on here with one tree, but they was 10 times worse. Getting pretty close to Christmas time. Hope everybody's gotten all their Christmas shopping done. I know that's a huge stress reliever to be finished with Christmas before a couple of weeks till Christmas. There's been plenty of times where I was down to the wire, like a day or two before Christmas, and I was still trying to finish Christmas shopping. That was just so stressful. And if anybody's interested, in getting me a Christmas present, I'll take a brand new GMC Sierra, Z71, dark blue. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It don't even have to be a Denali. Just a regular old Z71 would do fine with me. Just about done with this one. Wonder if any other contracts are going to show up after I get done with the cultivating contracts here. It is December, so I'm just curious to see if a fertilizing job comes up. I've not seen any transport jobs come up at all. So I think they omitted the transport jobs. Contract complete. Alright. We'll collect that. And accept that one. So the next one, we're skipping 38 because that's the one we gotta do for the cultivator we have. I mean, we could do it and just leave it in the finish, but then I just don't want to accidentally collect on it before I'm done with the cultivator. So, we're jumping down to field 55. And that is, let's see, do this one. 55, is this it? Yeah, 55. Just the other side of the barn. Or farm. Not barn. Farm. Guys, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, jump in the chat with me, talk to me, let me know how things are going, give me your thoughts, your ideas. If you want to see something done, you want to learn about something, we'll learn together. I don't know everything. I'll never claim to know everything. I just hit a stop sign. Don't care. Keep going. Don't hit the speed limit signs because they are set, dude. You hit a speed limit sign, you're stopping. It's funny too. Most of the time I hit it, I'm speeding. Really confused about that orange barrel there too. I don't know why they got that there. End up hitting it just about every time. That, and there's a cone right there at the driveway. I've already hit it and knocked it over. We're going here. Is that right? Is this where we're going? No, we're going here. So, it's on the other side of the creek. Something else I've been wondering too, there's so many creeks on this map. That went horribly wrong. Jackknifed and made me drift around that. Oh, this will be easier, a little easier for you guys to see. Field has been limed. so strange to see a field that limed. Because I didn't lime this field. That one up there, it's been limed also. Tell me, guys, something else here. What platform do you guys all play on? Do you guys play on Xbox, PlayStation, PC? What do you guys play on? What do you prefer? I've played on PC and I play on PlayStation here. I prefer it on PlayStation. Just because I've been a PlayStation gamer for oh god, 20 years. I've had people tell me, oh, you're too old to play games. No, I still have fun. I play in the games. I love playing the games. I don't let it control my life or nothing. I got a full-time job. I go out and I do my job. I provide for my family. And right now, my family is asleep. So, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play a game or two. You're never too old to have fun. So what do you guys play on? How do you play? And if you play on console, what do you think about about Giants temporarily shutting down console mod hub, bringing mods out for console? I'm kind of irritated with it a little bit. I know Alien Jim has No Man's Land in the queue for in the queue for mods. I'd love for that to release here pretty soon. He said that it had failed testing the first round because of he had AJ Tech as, you know, a brand. They are not allowed to put fantasy brands in anymore, so they have to choose Lizard now. So he had to go in and take all the branding off, turned it to turn all the branding to Lizard instead of AJ Tech. Said the map is probably a little bit more simple than it was on FS19. Not a whole lot has changed. No Man's Land is a great map. It's awesome for building a map the way you want it to, especially, you know, if you're on console and like me, you know, and you're not smart enough to mod your own map like me. You know, No Man's Land is awesome to just go in and just build your own map. On FS19, I had the slot count just almost maxed out. Buildings everywhere, roads everywhere, storefronts, all kinds of stuff. I had my own little town set up with houses and playgrounds and stores and sell points everywhere. I plan on doing a similar thing on FS22 here whenever No Man's Land comes out. Build up my own little town. Have production facilities out and factories out everywhere. Yeah, I can't wait. In my opinion, I think it's going to be awesome. Seems like the snow's getting a little bit thicker. Still don't see it sticking to the ground. I was doing a little bit of research the other day on here about the biogas plant, and it's a little bit different from Farming Simulator 19, where Farming Simulator 19, to use the biogas plant, you had to purchase the property that the biogas was on. Now, instead of purchasing the property that the biogas plant is on, you can just use it like a regular sell point, which is cool, you know, but you do not get any of the byproducts. You just get some money, and you get it straight away, not at midnight, which is nice, you know. If you need some quick money, you can take some silage up there, you can take some grass up there, manure, or slurry. You can take it all up there and dump it off, and you get paid for it immediately. But now you can actually purchase the biogas plant like you would the oil mill or the grain mill, and it becomes part of your production chain. Alright, so that's the last one we're going to do. 66 and 74. Alright, so 66 is going to be down just a little bit, and somewhere right there. 74 is right there. We're going to go ahead and do 74 first because it's a little closer. We'll just run down this road, do 74, then we'll go over to 66. Alright. I'm always looking for ways to improve some of the things that I do. If it's, you know, how I play, how I record, how I edit. So if you guys see anything that I'm doing. I'm getting a lot of lag right there. It's scaring me. Let me go in and just save real quick. There we go. Just in case it crashes. I've only had it crash, or actually it never crashed. It froze. It's only froze up on me one time. And that's enough. That's enough for me. Alright, at the end of this field row here is our field. And we're going to be cultivating. It's been limed also. I've had enough experience with the game crashing on FS19 that I don't want to experience it again on 22 and losing everything I do, because I got autosave turned off. Autosave is annoying whenever you're trying to record and you're trying to do live streams and stuff like that. Hit that start button, you go in to look for a contract, and it just auto saves. It's annoying. Something else I found also is all the little toy collectibles around the map. You can, once you collect all 100 of them, and you're done. They reset, and you can go and collect them again. So you get $1.1 million for collecting all 100 toys, and then they reset, and you still have your $1.1 million, and then you can go and just collect all the toys again, and get another $1.1 million. Oh, it's the shadow. Running ourselves out of work. We got 3 contracts left, or all 3 cultivating contracts. This tractor just seems like it wants to jackknife every time you turn. Here's another thing. Do you guys hire workers for everything you do, or do you do the work yourself? I do almost every single thing myself. I do almost, well, I do probably 99% of all the work. I don't normally hire any, I don't normally hire any of the workers. The only time I really hire any worker is when I'm doing like a corn silage harvest. I'll hire someone to run the forage harvester. And then I'll run back and forth, unloading and dumping. I found a really good trick on 19. I haven't tried it on here yet. So what I'll do is I'll take the cruise control and turn it way down to like 4 miles an hour on the forage harvester. Hire a worker and he will not go over 4 miles an hour. I'll hook a trailer to the back of him and let him be filling up the trailer while I run and dump. And when I get back, I'll pull up back beside him, and instead of him filling the trailer up that he's pulling, it'll switch over to the trailer that I'm pulling beside him. It'll fill me up, and then when I'm full, it'll switch back to the trailer behind him, and I'll be going off to dump. And then whenever that trailer fills up that he's pulling, I'll switch it out with the one I've got. So that keeps him from stopping while I'm gone to dump, unload. You know, there are a couple of other times where I do hire workers. Say I'm off doing a harvesting contract or harvesting my own field, and there's a small cultivating job or a large cultivating job or any kind of cultivating job or plowing job that doesn't require any kind of refill or anything like that. I might set a worker off to do the plowing or do the cultivating on that field while I'm harvesting. I might do that. I mean, that's about the only time I do it, other than the corn silage. Have a contract going in the background. I don't typically like doing that though, because these AI workers are not very smart. They get hung up on a tree, hung up in a creek, stuck on a building or something, or a fence, and they're just sitting there and they're costing you money. So I don't typically do that very often. Guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. We'll be here for probably another hour or so. Doing some contract work. Checking out, see what this snow's gonna do. Looks like we're about 40 minutes in. I think we should see contract complete pop up on this run here, but we're still going to come back and finish that last strip. Should be getting close. How's everybody doing today? It's a nice, beautiful day here where I'm at in Arkansas. Lovely weather we're having outside today. It's about 65 degrees outside, Fahrenheit. I believe that is, let's see, 65 minus 32. By, I believe it's somewhere around 14 degrees Celsius. Somewhere close. Trying to do the math in my head. Doesn't always work out for me. Alright, that field's done. Go collect on that one. It was about a $1,000 job there, and we got 66. We'll go take care of field 66. I believe that's over on the other side of the map, at the bottom left hand corner of the map. Get my orientation right here. Yep. Drive through the cultivated field. It's alright. It's cultivated. It ain't planted. Make sure I don't get hit again. Got knocked clear across the road a while ago. Car turned in front of me, didn't use his blinker, didn't slow down, didn't do nothing. I mean, it just plowed right through me. Ooh. Oh man, I wonder. Alright, so the water's not froze. I'm gonna have to... I just now thought about that. I'm gonna have to stock up on some water. Temperatures are gonna get down here. I'm gonna have to either just top up my greenhouses or fill that water tank up. Don't know. I think I might just go ahead and fill the water tank up. I'd hate for the water, all the ponds and the lakes to freeze and not have any way of getting any water, so I think I'm gonna just, yeah, I'll do that next. Let's see, which one of these is field 66? This one. Yeah, this won't take very long at all. Plow, cultivate in the withered crop. Somebody didn't harvest their stuff. Let it go to waste. I don't even know what this is. If it's wheat, barley, canola, oats. What is that? Let's see. What is this? Looks like soybeans. It is. Soybeans. Whoa, some jitter in there. Go. Another down and back. Clean up that other end a little bit where I missed. Then head on over to the last contract field. Then we're gonna go stock up on some water. I think I'm gonna use this tractor to do it too. This one's got a little bit more horsepower than anything I've got. There we go, contract on field 66 is finished. Oh wait, we still got one more field. Let's see, is that the road? Yeah. Straight ahead. Collect on that. Yep. Here we go. Here we go, do-si-do. A lot of people keep coming in and leaving on the chat. Don't say nothing. Don't even leave a like. Come on, guys. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I was thinking it already looked cultivated, but it's not. It's a big one. Big old field here. It's gonna take a little bit. Which I think this one paid out more too. Yeah, 3,000. I'm super curious to know that during the winter months, does the water freeze in the lake? And then the streams, does the water freeze there to where you can't get in there and get water with the water trailer? Looks like, let's see what just happened. I'm about out of coffee. That's a bad thing. Almost out of coffee. And I don't want to get up and go fix another pot of coffee. And it reminds me I need to get some coffee when I go to town later. In the game trailer, it showed snow piling up. I do not see any snow piling up at all. It's not sticking at all. All that looks like it's always looked since the summer. I was even cultivating a field that had snow in it. Where's the snow at, man? I see it snowing, but it ain't doing anything else. I've learned from my real life mistakes. You don't turn but ever so gently whenever you're cultivating or ripping or anything like that. You'll break some shanks. Around where I live, you don't have to worry too much about stones or anything like that, rocks. We got pretty good ground around here. And still, yeah, some of it is some hard packed clay. So you get in there and you try to make a turn while pulling the cultivator down in the ground. You're gonna twist that cultivator, or the shank on the cultivator, break it right off. This ground gets hard. I got red clay right here where I live, but over in the flat, just a few miles to the east or the west, it doesn't matter which way I go. You got that nice, hard, slimy clay, and it's just horrible to try to cultivate. It clumps up, balls up. It doesn't matter how long it's been since we've had it rain. It still tries to oh my god, I can't even talk. Clump up on the cultivator. There's not a lot of no-till going around over here. Almost every field gets cultivated or ripped or plowed or whatever. We grow everything around here. We got peanut fields, we got corn fields, cotton fields, rice fields, sorghum, let's see, soybean, milo. What else have I seen out here? There's some stuff I don't even know what it is I've seen. I don't even know. I'd have to get out there and actually look at the stuff. There's wheat fields, barley fields, everything you could think of. We pretty much grow it around here. There's onion and tomato fields. And there's lettuce fields. Anything you can think of, man, it gets grown around here. Potato fields. We have a couple of spots over here that grow potatoes. And there's a place over across the state line in Missouri. We're pretty close to the state line. It's called Black Gold potatoes, not tomatoes, but potatoes. And it's pretty much a warehouse kind of deal. They store them all there and then ship them to the Frito-Lay in Arkansas. Send them over there and make potato chips. Or from my English friends, crisps. They make crisps out of them. It's very, very interesting to watch them do a potato harvest. It ain't nothing like on here. It is a big, massive operation when they do potato harvest. You got 3 or 4 tractors out in one field. And that field most likely is 120 acres. Yeah, I mean, it's not a small field. And it'll take them 3 days with 3 tractors harvesting the potato field. You'll see trucks going in and out of that field all day long. I've sat there and watched them. It is slow. I'm not saying they're slow at it. Potato harvest is slow. Those tractors that are harvesting them potatoes, they never stop. The only time they stop is to refuel fuel. They're constantly going. They'll lay the potatoes out in a row alongside or right there behind the harvester. They dig them up, spit them all out on the top of the ground as they're going. Got another truck or tractor comes in behind them, picks them up, loads them in a little buggy, then takes them, dumps them in the semi trucks. Semi trucks then hauls them out of the field, and you see probably 50, 60 trucks a day coming in and out of them fields. Same way with the peanut harvest. They do it the same exact way. That's something I'd like to see on here too, is peanuts. It'd be simple. I mean, it's the exact same. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't even think of the word I'm wanting to say. Did I just hire it? Oh, okay. Alright. It's the same button on console to raise and lower the implement as it is to hire. You just have to hit an extra button. Oh, I've got it right lowered. That's why. Alright. There we go. Alright. Going at it again. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's the same whole process as potatoes or sugar beet to harvest peanuts. So why not add peanuts in? I mean, that'd be something a modder could do on a map, is edit the potato harvest and planting and stuff like that, and just change it to peanuts, and then add in a production factory for, just take them to the peanut factory, make peanut butter or peanut oil. Let it be accepted at the oil mill. We make peanut oil, peanut butter, peanut oil, roasted peanuts. Take them to the restaurant, and, they can cook with them. Hit a tree. That was probably a little bit too sharp. I probably broke a couple of shanks on that one. I mentioned the other day in one of the videos that a firefighter was working a car accident, because that's what we do. I was a firefighter for a long time, and we get called out for not only fires, but we get called out to work accidents, car wrecks and stuff like that. We had a guy in the next county over. He got hit by another car while working a car accident scene, and he was out directing traffic when he got hit. They had his funeral yesterday. He did not make it. So yeah, it was a very, very nice funeral. It had firefighters from all over the area, EMS, law enforcement. A lot of people showed up, paid their respects. Unfortunately, I did not know the man, and I was with my family yesterday, and I was not able to attend myself. I have put it out there on social media when not through my game ID, but my actual social media, on a couple of the fire department. You know, if there's anything that I can do for the family, please let me know. It's just so sad to lose a family member, especially around Christmas. Just, it almost, I mean, it's almost enough right now to yank a tear out of my eye, and I don't normally cry, but you know, just the thought of a child losing their father right here at Christmas time is heartbreaking. And we've had a lot of destruction here in my area the last few days. We had some awful storms come through. 8 tornadoes in one night within like 6 hours. It's like one tornado stayed on the ground for 200 miles. That's crazy. I've got a picture of it on my phone that man, this thing is huge. It's like a F3 tornado when it went by my house, and it was like 10 miles away from my house. And when it ended up in Kentucky, ended up being an F4 tornado. It was huge. And I believe that in my area, it destroyed 2 nursing homes, flattened a Dollar General store, and then when it hit Kentucky, it completely leveled a factory and killed quite a few people there. It was one of the worst storm systems that has came through here in quite a long time. Right on, we are just about done with all these contracts. Try to change the subject a little bit here. Get that off my mind there. It's time to play a game real quick. Come on. It's like another run back. Yeah. We're getting there. Snow does look like it's thickening up a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's trying to stick on the ground though. It's something we don't really see around here in my area either, is snow. We don't see a whole lot of it around here. Right now it's December and it's 65 degrees. Now last year was a different story. Last year we got right at a foot of snow, which was just crazy. I think I took a week off of work. Played in the snow for a week. Snow sleds were in high demand at that point. You find any people using everything they could think of out here. Riding around on a four-wheeler, pulling a car hood, using that as a sled. Which, you know, it's something I've done before in my time too. You know, get out there, play around in the mud, because that's what we know. That's how, I mean, that's the kind of fun we know around here. We rednecks, man. Get out. Man, why does that keep doing that? Keeps trying to jackknife. Yeah, we don't get out here and we don't play in the snow because we don't ever have snow. We get out and play in the mud. I mean, y'all do you, we do us. You know, it's that kind of thing. Sure, my kids would like for it to snow a little bit more. Kids love snow. I could care less if it snows or not. Just too cold. It's too messy. Trying to drive around, you're always getting stuck in the snow. Trying to drive uphill. We got some pretty gnarly hills around my house. Trying to drive up or down the hill in some snow, it ain't happening. I've been sitting here watching the number of people in the chat. And it'll go from one person, two people, to four people, back down to one. That's okay. I'll sit here and talk to myself. Somebody else wants to jump in and talk to me, have a conversation with me and myself, you go right ahead, you can jump in. I don't mind. How long have we been going for? Let's see. We've been going for a little over an hour now. I think we'll do about another, somewhere around another hour. Then I gotta run to town. I got to go to town and get some supplies. Leave my wife a note on a giant piece of paper. Just tell her I gotta go get another giant piece of paper. I find this so relaxing. Driving up and down the field, cultivating. Even if it was real, I'd still find it relaxing. I love driving up and down the field in a tractor, pulling the cultivator, pulling the seeder. I don't like spraying too much, but I like riding around in the tractor field work. I like it. Being the cart man on during harvest, that right there, whew, that gets pretty intense. Trying to keep up with 2 harvesters in one field. You are the only cart driver trying to keep all that going. Well, that's what it was whenever I was working on a farm. We always had 2 harvesters out there running. One guy driving tractor with a cart. Another guy with a tractor with like a bush hog on the back of it, mowing stalks and then you got trucks coming in and out of the field, and you're loading the truck. There's been a couple of times where I believe, well, I don't remember what year it was, but it was a good 10 years ago. Probably a couple more, probably like 11 or 12 years ago. Missouri declared a state of an emergency, and the state of an emergency was to do with being able to get the crops out of the field. I don't remember exactly what was going on, but all I remember is my boss man telling me, fill the trucks until they're running over. They lifted the weight limit on farm trucks, and they lifted the restriction of the driver. They did not require a CDL, commercial driver's license, to drive the big truck. All you had to do was have a normal standard driver's license. You go get a temporary CDL pass from the DMV, and you can drive a big truck for that short time period, but it had to be a farm truck hauling grain. No weight limit, no CDL, get after it, go do it. Man, I was loading trucks, I was driving trucks. We had a couple of drivers that ended up quitting because I loaded them too heavy for their liking. They told me to not load them that heavy, but my boss man was saying to load it. So they ended up quitting, and then I ended up having to drive truck. They hired somebody else to run grain cart, and I drove truck hauling beans. That's what we was hauling at that point, soybeans. And that truck, I mean, it was, oh my God, it was heavy. Trailer brakes went out on me on one truck while I was driving, and I think when I got to the shipyard, I pulled up on the scale and I weighed 120,000 pounds. I was heavy, and I didn't have any trailer brakes. That was a scary ride, man. I was coming up to a stop sign whenever I figured out the trailer brakes went out. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. I'm going off in the field. And I did, thank God there wasn't a ditch there. And I went straight off in that field. I got slowed down. I turned around, came right back out on the road, and I found me a place to pull off and park. Figured out what was wrong. I was about 3 miles away from where I was going to be dumping, so I went and dumped the soybeans out. I just creeped over there. I think I was 15 miles an hour. Went and dumped. Then I eased it on back to the farm, parked that one, got another truck. Told the boss man, I said, look, that truck ain't got no brakes, I ain't driving it. You're gonna have to get it fixed. So we just left that one parked and I drove one of the others. I've always loved working on a farm because it's almost everything you do is hands-on. It's good, honest work. Couple more passes, looks like we'll be done. Right on. Alright, it says contract is complete. I gotta finish it though. Like seriously, would you want to own a field and somebody leave a big old spot in the middle? I'd be pretty mad about that. Look at that, it done it again. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, we'll get this done. We'll drop the cultivator. We'll leave it over here at the edge of the field. It's this guy's cultivator anyway. Actually, we can park it over here somewhere. Drop it, go pick up my water bowser. And go fill it up a couple of times. Put some water in my water tank before everything freezes. Got another pass to do and it'll be done. Has anybody else experienced snow on here? Leave it in the comments down here, or pop it down in the comments. If you've had snow, and did you have to clear it off, or did it pile up, or because I'm not getting any kind of accumulation. It's coming down, but it's just not sticking. Alright, I'm gonna leave this cultivator here. I'm gonna drive on back to the shop. Let's see. Yep, turn this way. drive on back to the shop and get the water tank filled up. Check real quick. Yep, that's the last contract. Is there any coffee? Out of coffee. Oh no, I'm out. There's more coffee in there, but if I don't leave that coffee in there for my wife, you guys might not ever find another video from me. Just saying, you know. It might be a good idea for me to leave her some coffee. Oh, looks like we got another pallet. Actually, it looks like 2 pallets. What in the world? Oh no, it's done it again. Oh my god, what the heck? I hope I can get this one out. This will be the 3rd time I've had to move it because of this. Seriously. Oh my god, not again. Kidding me. Get off my forks. Okay. This is really annoying. that do anything? Back this up a little bit more. This is very, very annoying. If anybody can help me out on this, please. Please help me out on this. What am I doing? I mean, why is it doing this? Now, what am I doing? I ain't doing anything. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, one flip. Come on now. Get in there. There we go. There we go. Man, if I didn't need the honey, I would get rid of every bit of this. I'd get rid of it. But I need the honey. Alright. Just gonna leave it be for now. Just gonna leave it be. If I have to, I'll delete it. And if I have to, I'll delete it and I'll just put it somewhere else. Again. Now we have that one stuck in the ground, and another one over there stuck in the ground. We've got the first one out. Alright, we're going to take our little water trailer. I think we can go this way. No, it's not the way I was thinking. But we'll go out right here. We'll just come back the regular way through the front. Fill our water tank up, drop it off, fill it up, unload. I was thinking I was going to come out over here, but I realized I know how to get there now. So I don't want this water freezing up and me not be able to get any water. Whew. I don't know if this water is going to freeze up, but if it does, at least I'll have a little bit of water in my water tank back at the farm. I think we'll go about another 20 minutes on the stream, and we'll call it quits after that. Got 10,000 liters of water in there, 11,000 liters total right now. I think that thing can hold 250,000 liters of water. We're not going to sit there and do 250,000 liters though. We'll only run this about another, 15 minutes, whatever we can get in there in 15 minutes. That's what we get in there. Like, I got things to do today. I gotta go to town. I gotta go out there and spread some hay for my family, or for my family. I gotta spread some hay out there for my animals, my dog, everything else, and whatever's out there. Sit there, and that way they can keep warm. That'd be nice bedding for them. Still missing my cat somewhere. Either somebody done snagged my cat or it ran off. If anybody's wondering, Coda that I go by the name Coda on here, on all my games. Every game that I ever play, I use the name Coda. I like the name. Coda is actually my dog's name. He is a mix of a wolf and Alaskan Husky. Beautiful dog. Then after we got our dominance issues taken care of between me and him, he's very loyal and very friendly. He just wanted to know who was superior, me or him. And now we both know. And he thinks he's my best friend. What's in here? 7,000. That should put us up to 19,000 liters. Not doing too bad. I think we can get about 4 or 5 more loads in and call it quits. Okay. I was looking at the chicken, the pallet of eggs there, of the chickens. It's just about finished. Just so that you guys are aware, every single bit of the water on Elmcreek you can drive through. I've not found a place yet that it says that it's too deep. I like this tractor. What is this? This is a Dutzfar? Or is it a, yeah, Dutzfar. It's a good looking tractor. Plenty of power. Good looking tractor. What's not to love? I like it. guys, if you're interested, I do have a Discord channel. Come over and interact with me. I'm always on. A Discord username is codas_got_game. Okay, there's an underscore in between each word. codas_got_game. Come over and join my Discord server. Or you can find me on Facebook. Hey, Coda's Got Game. Come over, join the page, like and follow. Hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like button on the YouTube channel, or the YouTube video. We always have a good time over here at Coda's Got Game. We're always doing something. Making improvements. Working. Today we're fetching water. We're trying to beat the freeze, man. Trying to beat the freeze. I've got so many notifications on my phone right now. It went off so many times during this. Oh, we're full. Trying to check them while I'm filling up. Next weekend, I think me and B&K Farms are going to get together and do a live stream with multiplayer. It will not be on this save game, it'll be on another save game. It'll be a fresh one. I'm going to try to get a couple other guys to join in. Gonna have a multiplayer. Oh, there's my wife calling me. Please hold. Okay guys, apparently I've got some baby girls that are needing me to come and give them some lovin's. So I'm going to end it right here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you next time. See you in the next video. Leave a like, subscribe, join me. Let's go.